Football chiefs fear FIFA wants to impose 18-team leagues around the world, including the Premier League. The war of words between leagues and player representatives and the governing body is exploding over the planned expanded Club World Cup.
But the big worry for the Prem, Spain's La Liga and other domestic leagues is that FIFA will try to bring in rules restricting the number of club games in any country by limiting top divisions to 18 clubs and 34 games. La Liga boss Javier Tebas outlined the fears when he said, "If we don't take action, the industry is in danger, right now."
FIFA's solution is just to create new competitions. But for that to happen and for us to be able to fit these competitions in, we would have to lose 2 clubs from La Liga. That would mean we'd have to make 70 players unemployed at those clubs, and it would lose thousands of jobs related to those clubs.
Read more on FOOTBALLTOFF Times Crisis Club Everton set for fire sale with every player available for transfer. Eurovision play our bracket challenge game for free ahead of this summer's Euros. We need to fix the current problems before creating new competitions that will destroy the industry, clubs, jobs, the dreams of fans, and football. Tebas' comments in London came after Sunsport reported threats of a boycott over the 32-club tournament due to be played in the USA next summer.
PFA chief Maheta Molango then revealed Prem stars had told him they were ready to go on strike rather than play against their will. The Spaniards' worries are shared by Prem bosses, with a genuine concern that FIFA might wish to mandate a reduction in top flight sizes.
Most read in Football Tough Times Crisis Club Everton set for fire sale with every player available for transfer. Pundits pet Micah branded Keane's puppy after defending friend over fan headbutt. More to give. Jose Mourinho agrees shock return to management with European giants stacking Benjamin's Man United Arsenal target. Benjamin Sesko says yes to side in £56 million deal. Casino special. Best Casino welcome offers. World Chiefs have already established a working group on player welfare, which the World League Association, the umbrella group for major leagues, headed by Prem Chief Executive Richard Masters, is convinced has already decided on its recommendations. One source said, "We all think that this is the ultimate aim from FIFA, to find a way of making us drop to 18.
Premier League sides deducted points and others at risk. Mikel Antonio's strike should be the wake-up call football chiefs need. Frazzled stars need a rest by Andrew Dillon. When highly paid footballers moan about their workload, most people roll their eyes, mutter about having a real job, then get on with their day.
But there is something about Mikel Antonio's concerning revelations about his mental health that strike a different chord. Charismatic, engaging, outwardly confident and built like a prize bull, surely nothing can touch such a successful athlete with a life most young men dream of. So for West Ham's 67-goal, all-time leading Premier League scorer, a veteran of more than 16 seasons in the game, to admit he has cracked, is a big deal.
One of the drivers behind the 34-year-old striker's reluctant advance into therapy is the now relentless football calendar, coupled with the similarly incessant levels of scrutiny. Trying to put the ball in the net for a top-flight team is a minor part of the job.
simply wondering where your passport is, or feeling secure enough to turn on your phone without receiving 50 gigabytes of abuse, is taking over from the role you have been hired to do. Antonio revealed he is now divorced, and what's behind it is his business. But one of his old teammates, Robert Snodgrass, once told me how he spent an entire season commuting from Essex to Aston Villa while on loan, forcing him to eat at motorway service stations en route.
His reward for trying to be a good husband and dad by being at home each night. To be singled out for putting on weight by then Hammers manager Manuel Pellegrini. It's ironic that Jamaica international Antonio chose to air his deepest held secrets on the High Performance podcast, because his struggle to cope with the constant of football has significantly harmed his game.
Yes, top footballers are paid vast amounts, but are we getting to a situation where that is not really the point? The latest cry for help from someone who should be enjoying every waking moment could not be better timed. Just 24 hours earlier, FIFA's announcement that the spectre of the dreaded 39th game is being revived must send a shudder through every Premier League dressing room.
To read more from Andrew Dillon, click here. What you can put your money on is the working group saying there is too much domestic football, that we should all go down from 20 clubs to 18, and that the least impact on players comes from international matches. We wouldn't be shocked if they have already written the conclusions. La Liga, the Prem and Italy's Serie A all have 20 clubs, and while Belgium's Pro League comprises just 16 teams, they all play 10 matches in the end-of-season playoff stage to add up to 40 games.
When the Prem was initially set up as a 22-club division in 1993-94, it was envisaged to go down to 18 eventually, but that idea was canned after the reduction to 20 in 1995-96. FIFA declined to respond directly to the claims, although senior figures insist the world body has not directed leagues to reduce to 18 teams.
Sources suggest such a move is not under consideration at the moment, and that competitions and national associations have the autonomy to act as they see fit. However, it was pointed out that the majority of major leagues do have fewer than 20 clubs.
Premier League sides deducted points, and others at risk. Nottingham Forest deducted 4 points during the 2023-24 season for breaching Premier League spending limit by £34. (563 meters). Failed in their appeal with decision upheld. Everton initial 10-point deduction for 2021-22 Premier League breaches reduced to 6 points on appeal.
Were deducted a further 2 points later in the 2023-24 season. Appealed, but since withdrawn following Prem survival. Sheffield United hit with a 2-point deduction for their finances during the 2022-23 EFL season.
Will begin the 2024-25 championship season on -2 points following their relegation from the Prem. Others WHO could face punishment. Manchester City Etihad Club emphatically denies the 115 allegations laid against them in February 2023.
The lengthy commission case has been scheduled to start in October or November, but a final decision is not expected until March or April 2025. Chelsea Blues chiefs flagged up illicit payments made to agents and others during the Roman Abramovich era.
Fined £8.6 million by UEFA but still to be formally charged by the Prem despite an ongoing investigation. Leicester Foxes breached Prem PSR loss limits last season but did not have to report their 2022-23 accounts until this month because of their relegation.
That puts the timetable back and means that they will probably face a Prem points deduction for the 2024-25 season following their return to the top flight. Everton, again. The Toffees are again at risk of breaking PSR rules and are in a race against time to raise funds and balance the books.
Not only could that lead to another charge but also administration. That would lead to an automatic 9-point deduction for the 2024-25 season.